Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everybody that watches the channel. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. And, I really appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all continue to watch. Hey, listen. The video has came out of Luce Cannon beating up a man, which is suspected to be Harry O. But the video has surfaced, right? And we see Wack 100, Luce Cannon having a conversation, and then Luce Cannon goes off, pulls out the pistol, right? Goes off now. Smacks this man up. They take the man's clothes off of him. Robbery now. They turn the first degree assault into a robbery, right? We hear Wack 100 in the back saying don't do it, as if he doesn't want him to pop him, right? This is all on video now, right? And these guys really think the feds don't got this footage when it's all over the internet? They really think the feds are not analyzing this footage that's all over the internet? And you can go on Twitter and see it. We got to pay attention here, man. We literally got to pay attention, man. And you guys can call in and let me know what you think, right? And I'm going to play a little bit of the audio of Luce Cannon talking about the incident. And he's trying to explain the incident on YouTube and not use cuss words. He wants to censor the YouTube so that it doesn't mess with the YouTube check. But we all seen the video now. All of us, you hear me? We all seen the video of what this man did. And I'm sure he's a convicted felon that doesn't have the right to bear arms. And if you did have the right to bear arms, the actions that were displayed on camera were definitely a crime. He took the hammer out and continued to smack this man while they went to the other guy and took all the clothes off the guy, right? Took all the clothes off the guy. Robbery. And we hear Wack 100 in the back saying, don't do it, Luce. Don't do it. As if you didn't enforce your crew to do this. Now, we all know that there is about to be a RICO indictment that comes down. We all know this, right? And we really have to be honest, because Wack 100 has continuously been on the internet with this kind of energy. And he stated that whenever I say move, they move. My guys move, and we moving 30 deep, right? We not playing no games. We letting it be known. Now, this is the same guy that went on court TV speaking to a judge trying to post bail for Keefe D, saying that he's a businessman. The same guy now. These people think that the FBI isn't paying attention to this? Do they really think that the feds are going to allow them to continue to do this and nobody goes to jail? And And this is why I say that when people think that they have a certain level of money that they can't be touched, the people print the money. They can take the money from you. You hear me? So everything that Wack 100 thinks that he's accumulated, they about to come get it. Marcellus, you say, wait, Wack is a punk. He ain't was there when J Diggs popped up. We all know Wack 100 is a punk. And I agree there. See, these people are moving in these type of crowds because it gives them some type of ego and strength that they feel that they can do whatever. Now, I'm going to say this though, right? Wack 100 is scared to separate himself from these guys. I'm going to tell you. Because he has enough money that he doesn't have to be involved with these guys. But I'm going to tell you about these guys on the LA West Coast, right? They understand when they get to a certain level, if they denounce the gang or they separate themselves from the gang, they become food. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know if y'all understand that. This is why Wack 100 continues to entertain this type of drama and type of beef. Because if he separates himself from the gang, now you become the food. So this is why these guys, when they get to a certain level, they can't get away from it. Because once they try to denounce it and get away from it, they become a target from the gang. Now they can't go back to their neighborhood. All that neighborhood crip and 60 and Paru, they can't go back there once they denounce it. So they have to entertain it until they crash out. And we all seen this movie before. No, you tell me what Game or Ray J done. I'm gonna tell you though, Wack 100 is the poster of why us as black people will never be able to have that type of status and level of control to run anything. We only get to run things amongst our people. And it only looks strong amongst our people, right? We know that Wack is soft. We understand that. And the guy Luce Cannon, soft too. These guys are not doing no head up fades. And I told you I'm going to play the audio in a minute of where he says that he's willing to give a head up fade. And he's ready to, rumble if he has to. I'm going to play that audio in a minute, right? But we all know they not ready to do that. It gives them a sense of strength and power when they feel they got 30 men around them and they got the ability to jump on somebody. But we all seen this movie before, and we got to be honest here. We've all seen this movie before, and it always turns out the same exact way. Honestly. And it turns out where the feds come and disrupt everything. You said, bro, he never come up to Oakland. Of course, we already know that these type of guys are only going to stay where they feel comfortable to create this energy and this image. And it's amongst us. Whereas though they don't never go where they think they can go. They only go where they know the drama is going to stay at. And Adam22, he's the master. We see this because now Adam22 is saying anybody, and he's not saying specific names. He's not saying Luce Cannon. He's not saying Wack 100. He's saying anybody that involves in this type of activity at my establishment, they can't come here. And we already know who it was. We all see it. The video is out there on Twitter. We see it. These dudes beat this man, took his clothes off of him and said, run his pockets. They turned the assault into a robbery on camera while somebody was recording the whole thing. Somebody recorded the whole entire thing, and it shows the aggression of them pulling the yisto out, smacking the man, taking the man's entire clothes off, and going in his pockets, right? Do you understand that the feds got this footage? The feds is analyzing this footage, and the indictment is going to come down. They allowed Wack 100 to run and do this for so long, you know, so they can be able to get more people. This is what they do to us. Marcellus, you can call in, bro. You can call in. The line is open. If you got something to say, brother, you can call in and let me know how you feel. The feds is coming, man. And we already know this indictment is coming down the pipe. There's no way they're going to be able to avoid this when they recorded all the footage. And I agree. Hey, legendary Tony, I appreciate you tuning in, bro. I agree that Wack 100 is an informant. I totally agree with you there. Because from what we see, all the energy that Wack 100 puts out in this negative limelight to represent us, he has to be an informant. He has all the information of everybody that's telling. And when the feds come, and he made a response to this, and I'm going to tell you the response he said. He said, when we move together. We not playing that. And he's always saying we. The RICO only takes 3 to 5 people. That's it. I can't understand, you know, while I can understand because it's the stupidity of us, right? That our people really think that you can lead with violence and still survive. It's impossible. They're not going to allow you to lead with violence and still survive. SBGBTV, who am I speaking with? State your name and where you calling in from.
My man, Oakland, California, the town, you feel me? It's Marcellus.
Okay, Marcellus, you know, let me know what you think about this situation, brother.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to be real with you, right? I seen the tape, I seen the whole thing, right? And I've been listening to it. I get a lot of kicks out of the little, like how you be smashing on niggas over the phone and pull up and do all of that. Real shit, man, for real, for real. Where I'm from, we don't be really doing all that talking and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, if you gonna move, you gotta do it stoically. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you apply pressure, you might catch a nigga at a barbershop, a burger spot, a restaurant. But if you see him with his broad or something like that, you might ease up or something. You know, but that was sucker shit, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Because they could have handled that a lot different.
And plus, he's supposed to be this $1 million man, right?
Right.
Am I correct?
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to be. But from what we see,
what I'm saying. He got real estate. He got this. He got that. He got paperwork to get involved away from the broad and all of that, and doing this, doing all. You $1 million. Why is you playing around with gang banging and shit, and exemplifying that shit, and doing all of that shit when, amazingly speaking, like, you ain't helping nobody, but you saying you is. But you, let's not skip over the 6ix9ine situation, because that's a New York thing, like he always be talking about, right?
Right.
He representing the West Coast in the wrong way, but it's a difference between the North and the South, and I was born in Cedar-Sinai, mind you. You
right.
feel me? But I'm from the town, bruh.
Do you think
Feel me?
Wack 100 is an informant, bro?
I don't get involved. I don't read paperwork and all of that, man. That passport shit. The whole meaning of the game is not to get caught. I'm not sitting there checking your paperwork. Half the motherfuckers can't read, nigga.
So you think, Wack 100, you don't know if he's an informant. What about Luce Cannon? Tell me what you think about Luce Cannon.
Never heard of that character, but he speak kind of lethargically. But he done what he done. I think I don't know, but I wouldn't. First and foremost, there's no way you get to that area. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Without, and the text message, this is a bunch of information, and it's always two sides to a story. It's a bunch of information that's gonna come back and forth, and somebody lying, of course. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody saying, "Oh, he called me to come near," or "He called me for Harry O," or "He done this," or "He done that," or "Done this," or don't nobody give a fuck. It wasn't that. Them dudes wasn't even no threat.
Right.
Now everybody runs up and you just dog pound a nigga like you somebody, and then he was hinting at it. See, this what people ain't paying attention to the days before. He was like, "Yeah, well, before the footage got out, of course." They like, they got, then when it came out, "Oh yeah, we stripped them and did that and blah, blah, blah." Well, when you always challenges somebody to a fade, but where was the videotape for the fade?
Yeah, it wasn't no fade. They took the Yistu out
I'm saying
and
all
pistol
of the
whipped him.
fades getting offered to niggas from New Jersey to New York. I'm not part of none of that, but I'm saying if you listen to YouTube, because they come up in the algorithm, right? Is that what they call it? Algorithm?
Okay, yeah.
You know the shit where it run up on your YouTube and you just listen to the shit for the jokes and the chills, like, "Man, run up on your Peru," all of that old shit. Like, bruh, gangsters don't really be doing that shit like that, man.
I mean, well, it looks like this is the new wave. They're showing that this is what they do. They want to record the gang activity and then talk about it.
That's why they going to jail. That's why they eating sandwiches. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they eating soups, nigga.
Right.
When you on deck, you already on deck. Like, blood, man, be cool. I don't gangbang, but in Oakland, you could say blood. That mean my brother, because that's Black Panther shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. Where you from, bro?
I'm from out here on the East Coast, bro.
Right. So I'm going to enlighten you a little bit. Northern California and Southern California, we quite different. We is where I'm from Oakland. So we from where it's like Black Panthers and hustlers and pimps. The pimps roll down to LA because that's where the suckers and the little soft niggas is really from. You know what I'm saying? Not calling them that because, like I said, when I first got on the phone with you, I was born there. I was born in the music industry, but that shit is junk.
Okay.
I was raised to be a hustler. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I come up under that Felix Mitchell, that Lil D, that LDI, our wars was about turfs and blocks and money. It was not about no fucking colors or none of that sucker shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, when you hit that block and that cell, all the people still living their life.
Right. So, and this is what I want to say here, Marcellus, right? When all this tough stuff that these guys do, when they get in front of the judge, they want to cop a plea and ask for forgiveness and beg to get their freedom back.
No, that's not really how it go. They don't be asking forgiveness. They be trying to figure out how to get out that jungle quicker than they gotta last. You feel what I'm saying?
But the energy that they're displaying is forgiveness.
You can name a name and get 20.
They want forgiveness though when they get in front of that judge. This is what they displaying.
Humble. start acting like they got manners and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they get in front of that judge, they want to, I didn't mean this. I want to denounce the gang. I don't want no parts of the gang.
Right.
It's a whole nother attitude.
See, I can't, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I can't know nothing about dropping my flag. I can't drop my block because when I get out, my grandmother stay right there on that corner. My auntie stay right there on that street. My grandfather this was black privilege when it was hard work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you some jewels real quick. My grandfather worked and bought all his daughters the house on the same block, so he was high on them. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You understand what I mean? And then they sprouted out boys, and he had to watch us, and woo. You couldn't go too far, but that was our block. It wasn't no colors, bruh, in Oakland.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So the North and the South is different. Them niggas talking about some old other shit I can't even really understand. If you ever notice, he never bring that shit up top.
Okay.
Is what I'm telling you. Sucker shit. That was sucker shit. And then here go another thing. Really, when the shit was really real, Bloods did not do business with Crips.
Now everybody doing business with everybody.
Right. So you gotta understand what I'm saying. So when the man sit up here and say, and once again, I want to be very clear with you on your podcast or whatever the fuck this is.
You gotta keep Marcellus. You gotta keep it clean, bro. And this is my platform now. Come on now.
My fault. I know how to talk. So let me tell you this, right? So I'll speak it like this, right to you. Like, Bloods wasn't dealing with Crips, okay, back in the day. Go watch the movie Colors.
I seen it, right?
Okay, cool. You had your space, I had my space. You violate that line, that fine line. Boom, we understood that. In Oakland, it wasn't like that. In San Francisco, it wasn't like that. When E40 and them came out and did their thing, it wasn't like that. Actually, what a lot of people don't know is Master P is from Richmond, California, where he really got his money on.
Right.
Out here. You know, I could really give people some real game about how people played this, but they turned it and twisted and made it into their way where it was like, this is my section and I built it. No, that's a lie. That is a total lie. Go look at the videos. It's on there.
Right. Now, Marcellus, man, listen, bro. Yeah. I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate all your input, my brother. And I want you to stay tuned in and make sure you hit that subscribe button, my brother. And listen.
I would definitely.
Stay locked in. I appreciate it, my brother.
I would definitely. But hit notes on what I said.
I got you, my brother. I want you to just stay locked in. Stay in with your boy. Tune in every day. I appreciate you, my brother. I will
teach you the way that people influence other things and it spread throughout the country. The only people that was doing something, and I'm going to leave you on this note, Chicago, Memphis, and it trickled down to Memphis, and then it would, you know, whatever they was doing up there in the East, I don't know, man. I'm not going to sit there and act like no expert. But, bruh, that gang culture, it was free of man, bruh.
I got you. I appreciate you, brother. We got to go. We back at it. Stay locked in, bro.
All right.
Hey, listen, I appreciate all the callers. Anybody that calls in, I really appreciate it. Now, what we see here, though, Wack 100 is definitely not the face of us, man. He's not the face of us. We can see that Wack 100 has to be an informant if he doesn't go to jail. Straight up. Big Steve Q, they suckers for that. Should have been one-on-one. Most definitely, Big Steve Q. It should have definitely been a one-on-one, bro. I watched the video a few times, man. Ain't no way that they should have did that and these guys talking about the one-on-one head-up fade. It was multiple people jumping on these dudes and they pulled the Yisto out to gain leverage in the situation. We seen that, right? And from watching this video, Adam22 spoke out on this situation, right? And Adam22 said, everybody that's involved, they not allowed to come back around, man. Everybody that's involved, they have no space on the platform. But he didn't say no specific name, right? That's because Adam22 is scared. He's trying to protect that brand, and we know that a lawsuit is coming because Wack 100 is definitely getting paid from them interviews from No Jumper. He's an employee at No Jumper, and we're going to be real with that, right? Legendary Tony, they don't do fair ones, they share ones. Real rap. They don't want to let a person get a head up fade, but they talk this. They can't move by themselves. They have to jump on somebody to make them feel like something. That's real rap. Big Steve Q. I grew up as a Latino. We don't do that. No honor there. It's no honor there at all, man. At all, man. They make us look bad, man. They definitely look like clowns, man. And we got to be honest, man. You can call in, let me know how you feel about this situation. If you from out California, LA, let me know how you feel about this situation, man. This right here look crazy on the culture, man. And Adam22 instigated this from the door. He's the one that told Wack 100 that it's some guys outside, and he left the building, right? So that he can try to separate himself from it. He left the building. If y'all haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button and share this video. I appreciate it, man. We see what's going on, man. If Wack 100 is able to continue this influence on the culture, he has to be an informant. There's no way that the FBI will allow a group of people to holler about the people that they are going to instruct to handle business and do things in a violent manner if you're not working with the FBI. And we got to be real. There's no way they'll let us do that, man. And from what we see, Wack 100 is involved in all the negative beef throughout the world. He knows everybody's paperwork. He knows everybody's business. He has tapes on everybody, right? The FBI would have been paid this man a visit. And we got to be real. The feds have paid him a visit. They're not going to allow you to lead with this kind of violence and they don't step in, man. And this guy, Luce Cannon, tried to explain this now. The man tried to explain this, and I'm going to play the audio so y'all can hear this, man. I want y'all to check this out, man.
I know y'all thinking about the footage that's going around, what happened at No Jumper. Y'all have to understand this, right? I don't run fake plays. I don't run the imaginary content that y'all be thinking that somebody's gonna just run and try to set somebody up and pay somebody to take a whooping. It don't work like that with me. I'm raw, I'm authentic. I'm real. I am sometimes too real. See, when y'all be clout chasing and acting like y'all really want a problem, I'm gonna give it to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to you. Sweetie! Sweetie! This is what happens when people clout chase. So let's go from the beginning. We were doing the Adam and Wack show. Adam is leaving the building. Adam FaceTime Wack. Hey, Wack, it's two people that's, wandering around the parking lot. You know who they are? And Wack was like, no, I don't know who they are. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let me go out and holler at them. So I walk out, right? I walk out with the dude, and he was like, man, I got a problem with Wack. I'm like, you got a problem with Wack about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I called Wack over there. Wack, come over here. Dude was like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And Wack was like, what content? Wack pulled out his phone. Once Wack pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I said, you right. So, y'all see the results. Smack. Let's get to it, right? So, how far do y'all expect me to go if somebody's clout chasing? I want to really understand this, right? Understand your mental, right? Because if me and Wack was on the other foot, y'all be saying, oh, this is what they get. This is what they got. They clout chasing. They thought they was untouchable and stuff. But then when it goes the way it's going to go, oh, it's fake. It's a fake play. This is fake. How? Why? Because y'all wouldn't have the heart to do it, or y'all not like this, and y'all expect nobody else to be like. Listen, bro. I told you, I was a big useless enforcer. I kept him safe. I kept a lot of people safe. Dead homies, like, I don't seem like I'm the toughest. Y'all be saying like, he don't look like a killer, but what a killer look like? Because I stand on everything I say. Because I'm not a marshmallow, sugar plum, soft sugar cookie, mayonnaise, yogurt, cottage cheese. Soft. This is what they are. They are Hawaiian rolls. Soft. They not like that. A peeled banana, soft. A peeled orange, soft. See, it be make-believe with them. So I'm going to show you a little clip. But you have to really understand, I can't show you everything because everything is not meant to show. But it shows you enough to let y'all understand, keep playing with me. Keep playing with Wack. Keep playing with 600. Listen, we don't play around. We move militant. We don't move like how y'all move. What you thinking, like, oh, you gonna have 5, 10 people? No, I'm gonna have 30, 40, 50 all the time. You want to hit a fade? I'm gonna give you that. I love to fight. I'm gonna give you the head of fade. After I knock you out, then don't be mad when the homies pounce. When we see sheep, we gonna pounce. So why y'all get mad? This is an example of stop clout chasing. This is not what you want. I can't help it if I'm the realest in LA on the West Coast. I can't help that. I can't help it. What I say and what I preach is real. What, you mad at me? Oh, you thought I was a buster? I'm gonna turn down something? I ain't turning down nothing. That's why you see me wear t-shirts. Dead homies. We ain't gonna do this, this fairy tale stuff and like make believe and y'all thinking that, yeah, like y'all, these YouTubers get it messed up. I'm not one of them. Sorry, sweetheart. I'm not you. Y'all always be acting like, there's no going, I'm not going for it. It could have went a lot worse, but it didn't. So, sweetie, here y'all go.
Alright. Now y'all just played the audio of Luce Cannon talking and explaining his crime. The feds got this. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. The FBI got this. And he says that I'm not an internet clout chaser. But he went straight to the internet, right? And he got on the internet and made sure he didn't say any cuss words so that his video can be monetized. But he said he's not an internet clout chaser. You hear me? Football Dad, you said whoever in charge figured out let these ends run rampant while we collect coins, and when go too far, we gonna get them. These ends almost there. They definitely frying themselves. JB, you said where the game at? Man, the game better stay clear, because what's gonna happen is these indictments are about to drop. I'm telling you straight up, it is going to be a heavy indictment coming out of LA. I can guarantee you that. And this how you know these guys were never nothing before this, because they move straight like clowns, and we got to be honest. You said Football Dads, Adam already called him. Of course, because they contacted Adam ASAP. And Vlad let him know, you better cooperate or your platform's going down. And we got to be honest. Marcellus, you said, once I found out they age, I want smoke. My man is 28 years old. Luce Cannon is 28 years old. Wack 100 is 47 years old. Come on, man. It's crazy. Blind leading the blind, man. You said, no Wack got Adam. Listen, Adam is going to definitely tell everything. He is going to cooperate to the fullest so that he doesn't lose his freedom and his platform, right? So we already know how it's going to be. Adam's the master. We got to call it how we see it, man. Adam is the master. And they definitely clowns for this, man. They made our culture look crazy. Now, if you want to be with a gang, that's your personal business, right? That's something you want to do. But to try to lead with violence and then represent the gang, what you think is going to happen? The feds is coming, man. It's not illegal to be a gang, and we know this, right? But it's illegal to commit criminal activity to in furtherance the gang. We all can see what's going to happen here, man. There is no way that the feds are going to watch this man pistol whip another man, strip his clothes off of him, rob him, and an indictment doesn't come. So we're going to see the indictment coming. You know, all that talk that he talked about, they extorted Meek Mills and all that stuff. The feds got all that. And I tell you, when these dudes are in front of the judge, they want to beg for their life. They want to beg for mercy. They want to beg for their life. They want to beg for mercy, man. You hear me? SBGBTV, state your name and where you calling from.
It's me again.
Come on, Marcellus. You called in once already, bro. Let me hear what you got to say.
Hold on. You cut me off real quick. This nigga said he sat next to Suge, right?
Okay.
Right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Now, where you from, right? On some real shit, right? I mean, real things, right?
Okay.
Hello?
I got you. Come on, let me hear it.
Why is you gonna go try to bail Keefy D out for 7.5 and you couldn't put up a meal for Suge, who you said you rode with? And I'm gonna leave it there.
I appreciate you calling back in. We already understand that, my brother. I appreciate you.
No, he's a phony, fool.
We know he's a phony all day.
Goofy, all that. Everything with 2 zeros, goofy. That's why I'm not into all that crip shit and all of that or whatever blood thinging. But I seen some shit online. I seen it online, and a dude was like, "Why'd you change your things from 2 O's?"
I appreciate it, Marcellus. Stay locked in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yes, sir. We already see what it is, though. Wack 100, he's woken. He's working, man. And this is no cap. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no way the feds is going to allow you to promote this type of energy if you're not working for them. And eventually, they get tired of you. You hear me? Eventually, your time runs out. Legendary Tony, you said Adam better get Adam. They ready to get Adam in the hot seat, and Adam's going to tell everything. We already know that. We know what Adam's going to do. He's going to tell everything that he knows about past issues, because when the feds want to know something, they want to know everything. And what have you done? What have you allowed on your platform thus far? Big Steve Q, you said, gee, he talking all that, but stand on your own. Listen, we can see right now that Luce Cannon ain't nothing without a strap and 30 dudes, man. We all can see that from the video that was shown and from how he's talking. And it's most of these dudes. They can talk that when you got a lot of protection around you and you got a strap. But when you by yourself, they don't have the same energy. They don't stand the same way. You said these niggas been playing the whole time. Crazy. And they really think that the feds ain't looking. And, you know, these dudes get it misconstrued because they got a little money, right? That they got a certain kind of power. Well, the money's printed. When they want to come take your money, they come strip you down butt naked with the RICO. And from everything Wack 100 said, Luce Cannon said, y'all are making sure that y'all promote that y'all are a criminal gang. You're not just a gang that's operating as a gang and you're claiming a set. This is a criminal enterprise. And we have to be real. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe and share this video. We all see what it is, man. Anybody that's really from the street, that survived the street, understands the play here. Either they're working with the police, and if they're not, the indictments are about to drop. If you haven't seen that tape, go check it out on Twitter. It's on there. The tape is on there. And it shows raw and uncut footage of them stripping this man butt naked. Took all of his clothes off, said run his pockets. You still whipped him. And we hear Wack 100 in the back saying, don't do it, Luce. Don't do it. As if Luce was about to pop him. Everybody's seen this now. And from what we see, it has to be them working with the FBI for them to come to the internet and talk like this. And that's why I say Clout is really a major drug right now. There's no way in the days of when I was growing up, people would do something like this, record it, and then go talk about it as if the FBI doesn't have a job to do that they do 365 days out the year. Let's be real. Legendary Tony, you said they talk about how they don't trust no one, but roll 50 deep to feel safe. Make it make sense. Shaking my head. Real rap, Legendary Tony. That's real rap. They talk about how they don't trust nobody. Come on. And they got 50 dudes around them, knowing that when the feds come grab these dudes, there gonna be some people that tell, because there's some people that's running around with them that ain't making no money. They just the fake enforcers that are willing to crash out just to have the opportunity to be next to these guys. And we gotta be real. SBGB TV, state your name and where you calling from and keep it clean.
Yeah, this football dads. I'm calling from the IE in California.
What's going on, football dads? What you think about this situation, bro?
Man, I think this is crazy. It ain't really even about the situation. What it's really about is how we all, as black men, we all on here tearing each other down, man, telling on each other. I don't see where this shit is even benefiting us at all. And
you see that they recorded the video, posted the video, and then go on there and talk about it.
Right.
So
right.
What do they expect to come up out of this?
Man, I don't get it, man. Money has really taken over in this, man. It's about to be about the rich and the poor, and these niggas get it, so they want to be rich. They don't want to be poor, man. So they going for the money, man, and they disregarding everything that they learned and grew up in the streets, and all they know. What part of what these niggas doing is street?
And there's nothing street about it, but they don't understand that the money is printed. The government prints the money, so you make the money that the government prints, and they can come take it when they want to. They don't understand this. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well, let me ask you this then. Well, then what make you think these niggas think they benefit from doing this? If it ain't about the money, what is the purpose except death and mayhem in the streets?
See, these people, right? They want to have a certain power over their people to make it look to their people that they have a certain control that they really don't have. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
See, when the FBI comes in and then they're in front of the U.S. government, the United States District Court, and they're having to talk to the judge, they want to denounce the gang. They don't want no parts of the gang then. But to the world, they want to display the gang and what set they claim. And they want to show these things to get some recognition that really doesn't hold no weight. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let me ask you this. What purpose is that serving us as a people?
It's not serving us no purpose. It's tearing us down. And it makes it where it solidifies that we will never have a position in any structured office to run anything in this country. That's all it does.
I agree 110%. We'll never have nothing. They'll never allow us.
Never.
That's the thing about it there. They'll never allow us, man. My thing is they like the police ain't even saying that right now, but like these niggas don't realize they watching.
Man, the police is coming. They see this clear as we see it. You know, they just allowing them to build more evidence, and then they're allowing it to happen because it's destroying us. So they continue to allow it to happen, and then when they go out there and do something to a little white kid or a white person, then they come and bring all this other stuff up to make sure that it's solid that the RICO charge stick.
Wow, yeah, RICO charge way bigger than my knowledge, but I mean these dudes. And what about this Adam dude, man? How do we get him off the air?
We can't get him off the air. He's the master.
Wrong to say that?
Listen,
he got to go.
We can't get him off the air.
Off the air.
He's the master. You understand what I'm saying?
He is.
He's the master because it's a white man that's in control of watching all these black dudes do the dumb stupidity to each other while he capitalized.
From coast to coast.
Yeah.
It ain't just out here in California. He doing it from coast to coast. He hitting the north, the south. He hitting the east coast. He hitting niggas way down there in the trenches in Louisiana. Adam is the master.
He's the master, man. I appreciate you calling in, my brother, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, and lock in.
Absolutely, man. I'm going to stay locked in, man. I'm going to catch in and try to tap in when I can and holler, man. You about the first dude that been out here, you know, trying to at least, like, you know, not say this shit is cool, man. Everybody else posting it like they want to see the nigga asshole naked out there in the street.
It's crazy, bro. And listen, I don't agree nothing about it, bro. I appreciate you tuning in, bro.
For sure.
Hey, listen, man. It's crazy how this is so accepted through our culture, and we really think that this is the wave. When we watch us destruct, and we can't understand why we don't have no position in office. Don't nobody understand that. Why would they want to give us a position when this is how things go? Let's be real. Hey, man, Legendary Tony, you said all that money still can't unlame a lame. And that's real facts, man. That's real facts. United Us, you said they better be an indictment or else somebody's the feds. And this is what I said, United Us. If there is not an indictment that comes down, we all know that they're working with the FBI. Straight up. Hey, Marcellus, you said your boss hates Tupac, but you move like an army. It's crazy, ain't it? Big Steve Q, check this out. Money is substance in your soul. Marcellus, you said blood, keep that right down there. Marcellus, white boy out on you now, watch. Hey, listen, man. We all know that Adam22 is the master. And we know this, man. Adam22 is the master of what's going on, man. And he's going to sit back and act like he doesn't have any control or he doesn't have any part, right? To try to disassociate himself with the beef part. But when they're in there doing them interviews, they're hyping this stuff up. And we got to be real. Let's be real, man. Straight up. You got to be real, man. The game we see, man, Wack 100 is definitely the feds if the feds don't come grab these dudes, man. Because there's no way, I haven't seen no organization lead with this kind of violence and not get taken down. And then go on the internet and talk about it and justify it, right? I haven't seen it, man. And if you've seen it, let me know. Because I haven't seen it, man. It's crazy. And these dudes continue to do what they doing as if they can continue to do this and not get caught, man. Crazy. And let me see here with Wack 100. I want to see here Wack 100. He spoke about this, right? Let me see here. Let me see if I can get that Wack 100 speaking out, man. And it's crazy. And Adam22 speaks on it, right? So let's play what Adam22 says first. Let's check this one out, man. Hold up. Let's check this one out, man. Adam22 speaks on this, right? And he says,
watching your platform and there.
That duck butter.
That Julie. Kiss it. Kiss my. From my perspective.
Crazy.
Burbank for?
This is
According
crazy.
to you, no, but that's another conversation.
I just heard your kid making noise and then someone handed a pack of cigarettes through the door.
Hold up, man.
Very few examples of people showing up uninvited here over the years. And I guess the other side would be the idea that these people were in any way invited here. Now, if they were invited here, it was not done by me. It was not done by anybody who works at No Jumper. So I can't really attest to that. I think that that's a question of what do the text messages say? Are there phone records? Do the phone records indicate this? Myself personally, I walked outside right before I left. I saw two young gentlemen, not really that young, but gentlemen for sure.
That's also a generous term in this case.
Were they gentle? I don't know.
Right,
yeah,
correct.
It's up in the air. I spoke to them. Obviously, I'm slightly concerned when I walk outside and I see a couple of guys. And I say to them, I say, are you guys here for Wack? And they said, yeah. I say, okay. I shook their hands. determined that they didn't really seem like they were a threat from my perspective. They didn't seem like they were on bullshit. At least they weren't on bullshit with me. They seemed cool. So I go to my car, I get on the phone with Wack. I say, there's 2 guys here. They're outside for you. He said, okay, I think I know who it is. I get off the phone with
Is that
him.
a different response?
I drive away, and 10 minutes later, somebody sends me a video of this incident. Now, what happened exactly? I don't know. What you see in the video, to me, seems kind of self-explanatory. That being said, I would like to formally denounce any such behavior taking place at my building in any way. I consider this an act of extreme disrespect for anybody to get into any such situation at No Jumper when we're just merely trying to make content. Now, that being said, like, if somebody showed up and they wanted to be aggressive, it would be understandable that they might be handled physically.
They spoke out already. So shout out to Young at Hefe.
Okay, they spoke out through his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He said that he had spoken to them.
He spoken. Okay.
And I saw Rick Rock said he had a conversation with them as well. Shout out to Rick Rock. I liked what you were saying.
Yeah,
So
that's a compliment.
they said that they were under the impression that they were going to do an interview that day or something like that and pulled up. Because I can't say for sure because it wasn't them.
And that's crazy. He says he formally denounces these guys, football dads. This is what he says now, but he's not naming the culprits in this situation because he still wants to be involved. And I know he's scared. We know that. And this is what I say about Wack 100, right? Wack 100 doesn't want to separate himself from the gang and these guys because he understands if he denounces the gang, he becomes food. There's no longer going back to LA and being around what he's comfortable doing. So he's going to continue and allow himself to crash out because he doesn't want to separate himself from this BS. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Share this video. I appreciate it, man. And from what we see, these dudes been doing this for a minute now. Now they're just getting so cocky and comfortable to post the content so that they can have a visual to talk about. And we all see what happens after this. The feds is coming, man. We all know the FBI will be showing up shortly because they're recording their crimes and then talking about it as if this is legal. And Luce Cannon wants to tell everybody how he's the realest person in LA. Like he can't die. Like he can continue to do this and somebody doesn't have the ability to shoot him. Come on, man. We all see what's going on here. We see the play here. And everybody's tough when they got a gun and 50 people around them. Now let's be real and be honest, man. Everybody. A gun and 50 people, everybody turns into He-Man. But when you see them by themselves, they never had that same energy. And let's be real. They real tough with the gun and 50 people. But when the judge is talking about 30 years for this RICO, everybody want to cry and say how they didn't mean to do what they did. And they expect the judge to believe them. Now the judge is going to see all of these videos that have been posted online. And you think that the judge is going to take this as if they're sorry? Come on, man. Hey, John Hamilton, you said Blueface locked up. The game is broke. Ray J doing bad. Common denominator, Wack 100. Hey, John Hamilton, you said that one heavy. I got to give you that one. Come on, man. Why is all his artists that he's supposed to be managing struggling, but he's the one claiming to be up, rich, and a millionaire, but he's the one starting all the drama. This is telling our people, y'all better get away from Wack 100 because he has to be working with the feds, man. He's talking too much. He has too much to say. He's involved in too much criminal activity for him not to be. And I'm going to just keep it real. This looks real crazy, man. Big Steve Q said, you do this to me, I kill you, no cap. It's crazy. And listen, you better know that the people that they did this to, I'm sure they're contemplating that, man. Because the whole world has seen this, man. They stripped this man butt naked, took his clothes off, robbed him, and told him to walk. Get out of here. And I think he was knocked out. Sleep. Shaking. Might have been having a seizure. The other guy, they beat him up bad. He's staggering, walking around. This just looks bad on us, man. Gary Hawkins, you said I'm 65-year-old black man, and this was so wrong. The hate some of us have for each other. And it's crazy. They couldn't talk this situation out any better. They all had guns. The people never swung on them. But these guys are so hot-headed, right? They want to make sure that this is the example that they show of us. They in position to make things better, right? But all they going to do is tear their whole crew down. Everybody. Now, everybody's going to be in the feds fighting their case. Everybody's going to turn into legal experts, right? Everybody. Everybody in this situation is going to go to the feds and turn into legal experts and try to figure out how to get their time back. But while they on the streets, these are not the things they think about. They don't care about these things. They want to indulge to show people that we'll get on you if we have to. Straight dumbness. Big Steve O, you said he is an industry implant. I would agree, man. It's like I can't even understand why people want to be around Wack 100. Legendary Tony, you said, why beg for forgiveness if they didn't give any mercy to their ops? Forgiveness is overrated. I totally agree. I agree. And this is how the judge is going to look at this. The judge is going to see that Wack 100 got on TV, on court TV, and talked about how he was a businessman, lied to the judge and said he's not bailing Keefe D out for a movie book deal, and goes right on Vlad TV and says this. Yeah, I'm bailing him out, trying to get him to sign a movie book deal. He thought he was tricking the courts. The courts didn't go for it and didn't even say, nah, we not giving Keefe D no bail. Nah, we not allowing it. You're not bailing him out, right? Y'all pay attention to this, man. Wack 100 is destroying the culture, man. And people really following this energy to self-destruct, man. He's destroyed our whole culture, man. He's the face of the drama between black people, and now Vlad let him back on. I wish Vlad wouldn't even have let that man back on, man. Vlad done made amends with Wack 100, allowed him to come back on the platform. So now he's going between Vlad and Adam, which are the white faces of the black music industry, right? And he's allowing this energy to be portrayed of us, while they sit back and say they don't want no involvement, but they the ones pushing it, man. This is crazy. It's crazy that our culture is really falling for this. Charger City, you said blessings. Forever God loves y'all, to forever tell everyone you know and don't know. Jesus loves you too. Teach everyone how to see and enjoy the blessings. Everybody don't care about the blessings, man. A lot of people care about negative energy. And this is what we're seeing now. Everybody is engaged in negative energy. It's the hype of our spirits, I guess. Not my spirit, but the people that love it. It's crazy. Let me see. Football Dad's too late to get back. This internet done changed the game. He gonna tell. Can't do shit else. And I agree, bro. We already know they gonna tell, man. When the FBI, and Wack's 47 years old, when the FBI comes telling him that you're gonna get 30 years, He's going to do the same thing 6ix9ine did. And we see how he embraced 6ix9ine. And we see this. Now, these dudes are supposed to be gang members, right? They're supposed to be hardcore Pyru 60 gang members. But they're promoting this energy and they're embracing the rats for money. The money can be taken from you. The government prints the money. And people need to understand this. I can't see why our people don't understand that. The money is printed. You have no control because you get a lot of money. They can take it at will. Whenever they want to strip you butt naked, they can do it. And this is the stuff they want to do to our people to show some example, then record it and then put the video out there. Adam said they sent me the video 10 minutes after this happened. You know, when the feds come, he's giving the feds the video. So he's probably the one that gave it to academics. We see what's going on here, man. Chance 2, you said Wack Fed. So how is that? Wack is the feds for real. He's the feds for real, man. Ain't no way the feds, if you understand, see, some of y'all ain't never had the feds at your door. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that been out in the streets and the feds done ran up on them, they understand when it get hot, they coming. And these dudes are promoting this shit. So the feds have been around and they understand that they have to cooperate. Come on, man. Let's be real. Wack 100, he's not ready to go do a 30 ball. Right now, he's going to tell. We got to be real. He's going to tell rather than going to jail to do a 30-piece McNugget, man. We already know this, man. And he sees that the rats are getting embraced. So what would make him any different? He's already in position. Let's be real about this now. Let's be real. Steve, Big Steve, you say black people better than this. He making y'all look bad, but know as people, you are loved and influenced. They definitely making the black folk look bad, man. We got to be real, man. They making us look bad, man. And Adam22 is the master, man. They sitting there promoting this, man, and acting like they ain't got nothing to do with this, man. It look crazy on us, and I'm going to be real, man. Football dads, not all, but these. They definitely look bad, though, but they making the culture look crazy. I'm not even going to lie, because this is the face of the culture. If you get on this internet and you try to promote positive stuff, you don't get the same rhythm. This is crazy. If you get on the internet and promote positive energy, you get no rhythm. You have to have negative energy involved in this for you to get some airplay. Don't nobody want to share your video. Don't nobody want to let people know, go check him out. He's giving some good energy, because they don't be sharing my videos like that, right? I get some people that show me love, but they don't want to share this. When I'm talking positive, like, yo, come on, man. They rather see the negative and promote it, because that gets more attraction. Real rap. You said, Big Steve, you said they watching and not short time. It's good. They coming. Trust me. John Hamilton. They all behave this way, but they love to put the emphasis on black people. Nah. We see that it's these niggas, honestly, black people, that are putting this energy on TV and to promote it to another level. We all see this. This is promoted to a whole nother level. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate it for you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video. I really appreciate it, man. And Gary Hawkins, you said SBGB TV. Young man, you have your head on the right. Keep rocking the truth. You want to have many friends, but you will be able to walk with your head up, young black man. Real rap. And I ain't gonna lie, Gary, I ain't got no friends, man. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I don't have any friends, man. I don't have nobody around me. I don't trust anybody. That's just my style. Because at one point in my life, I was left field. But I had to understand that this is the environments that we're placed in. So you have to remove yourself to get away from the BS, man. And I understand that, but a lot of our brothers don't, man. And we are so influenced by guys like this to keep us in the dirt. This is the game, man, and I see it. Legendary Tony, you said they want to rock their flags in their pockets, but act like Malcolm X in court. Hey, Legendary Tony. You kept it a bean right there, bro. You kept it a bean. And that there puzzles me with these dudes. These dudes will get online, talk slick, flag out, rep the gang, and then go to court and say, I denounce it. Are you dudes stupid or what, man? Let's be real, man. Come on, man. God. It's like they the laughing stock. Football Dad, you said we put the emphasis on us, man. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Big Steve, you said we gotta be soldiers and push the line. It's crazy, man. They make us look bad, man. John Hamilton, you said they ain't making black people look bad. They making themselves look bad. Intelligent people know how to separate the difference. Hey, listen. They making themselves look bad, John Hamilton, but they making us look bad too, because a lot of our young brothers gravitate to this, man. And we got to be real. We can't lie to ourselves. This is what our young brothers are gravitating to. Our young brothers that's 15, 16, 17, 18, just coming up, that want to enter the street life. They're influenced by this 47-year-old man, Wack 100, this 28-year-old man, Luce Cannon, talking and acting like this, man. They highlight this. They really live by this. And when you see these young brothers in the street, this is what they want to represent. They look at these guys like idols because they feel that this is how you get your respect. They don't understand this is how you get a secret indictment. This is how you get a RICO. They don't understand that until they're in a position. And now everybody wants to turn to religion. Everybody wants to bow their head. Everybody wants to ask for God then. But nobody's paying attention to this stuff while they on the streets. And we got to keep it real. Blue Piff G's official. Laugh out loud. They done beat up and stripped the preacher. That whole No Jumper joint finna fall soon. And I feel the same way, bro. I feel No Jumper is going down, man. But the reason why I think that he still might last, because he's going to cooperate. And that's what people don't understand. No Jumper ain't living by no code. All he gonna do is remove the black people that's on his platform and get new black people because they want exposure. We know that's gonna happen. This is the same process over and over again. This movie, we seen this movie before, y'all. We gotta be real. You said, John Hamilton. No, I was responding to the guy in the chat about only black gangs behave this way. Okay, John, I got you, bro. Football Dads. Ain't no YTE casters reporting hood crimes. Not at all. Not at all. It's crazy. They don't want to report these hood crimes, man. Listen, I'm talking about it straight up. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that our people is acting like they're the face of us, man. When they start talking about Wack 100, people act like he the face of us, man. Straight up, man. We need to talk negative about these dudes to let them know that y'all look stupid. Y'all ain't no influence to us. Y'all ain't helping us out. They not even showing us the way how to get no paper. They not showing us the way. And you see, right? They got to go on these other people's platform to promote the dumbness of us. It's crazy. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. I really appreciate it, man. You know, and we here. You can call in, let me know how you feel about the situation, man. Legendary Tony. It's sad we throw a welcome home party for someone that's out of jail, but can't do that when they open a business or graduate from college. Ooh, Legendary Tony. Spitting jewels right there, bro. And that's real rap, man. Everybody, soon as one of these dudes get locked up, right? Everybody gonna say free Wack, free Luce Cannon. Why we want to free these dumb dudes that's destroying our culture? But we don't want to help the people that's trying to build the business for the community. We don't want to help them. We want to talk down on them because they don't have enough motion yet, man. Nobody want to spend no money with them. I'm not calling them to do nothing for me. This is how we look at that, right? But this right here, this energy, we embrace it. We really think that this is the wave. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy that we continue to think like that, man. Crazy, man. They said football dads, niggas mentally, I'm master favorite. You hear me? Ain't that something? That's their mentality. That's their mentality. They really think that Adam22 and Vlad is their favorite. You hear me? I'm the favorite. This is what Wack thinking. Man, listen, I can call Wack. I can call Adam. I can call Vlad when I want. And it's nothing against Vlad. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against Vlad because I like how Vlad does his thing. But I'm seeing Adam, he's just encouraging the messy beef. This beef that Adam is doing, he's just encouraging the destruction of our culture. And what we do, continue to destruct. These dudes is outside of the studio where Adam is supposedly creating a place for us to have exposure, but it's only destroying us. And they have a video of this man pistol whipping somebody as if this was legal, and he gets on the internet and tries to explain this. How dumb is he? Let's be real. How dumb is Luce Cannon to get on the internet and explain why he beat somebody, and we seen he was the one that initiated this? Let's be real. Now these guys came or whatever and they wanted to talk about whatever footage that was put up, but we watched this guy initiate the whole situation and then pull the strap out. You didn't fight. You didn't just fight the man. You pulled the strap out to make sure that you gained leverage in this situation. Now these dudes, they didn't want to fight. They don't want to fight now. They're going to let you beat them up because y'all got the strap out. And we seen this, man. Honestly, we got to be real. They didn't want to fight back because these guys had guns, man. Come on, man. And it's crazy. And y'all really hard. Let's be real, man. John Hamilton, you doing a great job. New subscriber. Yo, I appreciate you, John Hamilton. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for commenting, bro. I appreciate that, man. Football dads need more combos like this. Hey, listen, make sure you subscribe, football dads, if you haven't already. But I'm here, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. Listen, I'm dedicated to this now, man. Every day, I'm trying to be on my stuff. I appreciate y'all, man. Legendary Tony. I never heard anything good about Wack 100. Me neither. Never heard anything good. Everything we've heard about Wack 100 was controversial trouble. That's all we heard. And he is the GOAT at it. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be real. He has been controversial trouble his whole time on the internet. But it's going to be his demise because he's addicted to it now. He thinks that nothing is ever going to happen to him yet. And we're going to watch about it. And I'm going to talk about that again. When that comes up, that's what I'm going to talk about. We see the process. It's the same old cycle. And we got to be real. These dudes are continuing to make us look crazy, man. This is the representation of us. These are the people that they continue to have on their platforms, man. And for Wack 100 to have done jail time and experience being incarcerated broke, and you get in position, but I tell y'all, and I'm gonna be honest, Wack 100 is scared to denounce the gang, man. We see what happens when these dudes denounce the gang. All that tough stuff they be talking, how you gonna be rich and still promoting violence at this level? Because he's scared, man. He's scared to get away. That's how you know he ain't a soldier. Real soldiers, they get away, man. They understand what they had to come through, what they went through, and they separate themselves when they get to a certain level. Not these dudes. They scared because they know they're going to become food if they try to separate themselves. If they say, I ain't messing with the gang no more, I'm done with it, they become food. Now they can't go back to LA. All that tough stuff go out the window. Because if you was really tough, Big Wack, you would be able to go through the hood by yourself and say, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't involved with that. But he can't do it because he's scared. This is the game. Football dad, you said Wack hustle was good till this is sure was unknown. They wasn't ready for this. Like, I didn't think that bro was gonna go to this level, and I didn't know Wack until this level. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know of Wack. I heard from Suge saying that he was a driver. Suge like, hold on, he was the driver. But now that he has gotten the limelight, he's put emphasis on the troubles that we see. And we gotta be real. He's put a certain level of emphasis on the trouble. And, you know, he thinks that because he's with 30 to 50 people, that people are really scared of him. It's like what do we have to go to LA for? Nobody's scared of you, dog. You can come by yourself, and I guarantee you we won't see him have that same energy. These dudes will be running, man, because there's some dudes that'll get down one-on-one, and he knows it. So he has to keep a bunch of people with him. And let's be honest, it's some dudes that can knuckle. They don't want to shoot. Let's go ahead and knuckle and leave it at the knuckle. Nah. But these guys want to promote so much violence and killing, and that what they'll order a hit on somebody. Like he's saying, my guys will move when I say move. Do you understand that you just voluntarily made a statement for the RICO? Or you don't understand that yet? Come on, man. Let's be real, man. It's crazy. Going viral is the new crack. Real rap. I can agree, man. These dudes want to go viral so bad. This is the energy that they put out there. They willing to go to jail to go viral. But they didn't understand how to maintain in the gang when they was running around with the gang and they didn't have the internet. But they understand now, I'm the face of the gang, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we're seen. But they're not seen in the back until the feds come, but he's the one getting all the attention. Come on, man. Big Steve, you said the negativity is not the negativity is not us as people, and it's not, you know, but with the influence that's going on, right, is what people are so engaging with. That's all people want to engage with, is the negativity. If they don't see the negativity, they don't want no parts. If you speaking something positive, uplifting, and you trying to teach somebody how to make some money, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear who you gonna run down on. Where the ops at? Yeah, you caught the op last week. This is the energy of our young people, and it's so stupid. We don't understand that's how we keep falling every single time. And the other people are encouraging it because they like, hey, man, let them fall. Who cares? That's them. Long as they don't bring it around us. But nobody paying attention to that, though. Crazy. You said, Gary Hawkins, you said, I just became a sub and I hit that bell. Man, I appreciate that, Gary. I appreciate that. Real rap, man. I appreciate it. Preach it, G. Like, I'm just keeping it a beam, man. And I'm preaching this stuff, right? Because it come from my experiences, man. I'm a 40 ball, man. I'm 40 years old. I've been around. I've been through a lot, man. You feel me? And I understand the game. And it's crazy that Wack is 47 and he's still encouraging the BS as if he can't go to jail. That's what makes me think he's an informant. I'm not even going to lie. Why go through the hood? I don't understand. I don't want nothing to do with the hood. I don't want anything to do with the hood, man. If you can't understand that we have to go outside of the hood and act civilized to build, then I don't want nothing to do with you. And there's some people that just want to be involved in the BS all day and can't understand why they can't get ahead. Why do they keep experiencing the same thing? They don't understand this, man. And you can't teach everybody, you know. You can't make people understand. And I seen that. I had to learn that the hard way. Some people you might feel like you grew up with and you want to tell them, yo, man, we chilling. We not on that. They just don't understand. So you have to separate yourself. And if you don't, all you're going to do is bring yourself down. And we got to be real. But, you know, we watching this, right? And we seeing this play in front of us. This is the representation that they have of us. This is what people are saying is us. This is how they look at us. They look at us like trash, man, because the representation is trash. Think about this, man. Wack 100 talks about the businesses he have. He's a businessman, but what type of businessman is going to continue to lead the people of your people to destruct. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is why we will never have any position in the game of life. I'm going to tell y'all that, man. And I want y'all to understand that. You know, some people might not understand me. Some people will understand me. But these people are why we will never have the position in life that we should have. We have all the talent in the world, but we only think that this is the talent that we have to display this kind of energy. That's all we think. We the only ones that want to run around with the strap on us and run up on somebody and videotape it and then put it online and then talk about it. Come on, man. That shows you what they think of us. And you see how much they promote this to make sure that we stay in a certain light. That's why these videos are promoted at an all-time high to make sure we stay in a certain light. And I want y'all to pay attention. It's been 323 school shootings this year. 83% have been by white people. They don't promote these school shootings. And I'm sure everybody on here doesn't know that there was 323 school shootings and 83% are by white people. But what we see is the promotion of Wack 100 and Luce Cannon every day. We see the promotion of Diddy, Jay-Z every day. You understand that though, right? And I want y'all to pay attention to that. But I mean, some of y'all might not get where I'm coming from because some people don't understand it. But I just want to say that to my people. These are the promotion that is promoted to us. But the promotion that needs to be promoted about these school shootings, they don't tell us about it. That's because it's coming from their people. Don't nobody want to pay attention to that. I tell you, boy, it's crazy. Crazy. Hey, man, let me see here. What Legendary Tony said that's because it comes with giving peace with others, something that's not used to. Yeah, real rap, Legendary Tony. Football dads. It's because all these dudes really have is the hood, or that's what they feel is safe. And it's nothing safe about being inside the hood, man. You got to have the strap. You got to be ready to bust. So it's nothing safe about being in the hood, right? But this is all dudes want to promote because that's all they can understand. And I'm going to tell you, I said this the other day. You are what you surround yourself around. So if you don't want to disassociate yourself with the nonsense, you only become a product of it. And that's just real rap. I'm going to keep it a bean. You say, Papa Trail, if you listen to Wack explain it, he tries to put it all on Luce by saying he was inside when he heard screaming. And when he came outside, dude was naked. But we all saw him right there from the start to end. Hey, listen, bro. I am totally We gonna keep this a beam, bro. I totally agree with you on that one, man. Wack 100 was there from the start when it initiated. Soon as it initiated and the guy Luce swung on him, Wack just backed up a little bit. He was there from the beginning because the guy said he wanted to holler at Wack. And we all know Wack tried to disassociate himself with it. Straight up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wack tried to disassociate himself with it. Let me see here. Luce Cannon. Let me see here. It's crazy, man. Let me see here. Hold up. Let me see if I can catch it. Yeah. Let me see if I can catch it, man. The game, man. We listen here. All right, I'm going to lose 100. Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can catch it. Hold up, man. It's crazy.
Studios.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can find that one. Wack 100 speaks out. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Let me see here. Hold up, man. Football dads. You say, Papa say this. John Hamilton, exactly. Real rap, bro. Yeah, I saw Wack putting it on Luce team. Like Wack 100, man, he definitely looking like a straight clown, man. Payback Trail, you said they so dumb. When Luce explained it, he put Rack right there. Straight up. This is how dumb they are. While he explained this, he said Wack 100. The dude said, yo, Wack I want to holler at Wack. And he's saying, I'm the enforcer for all these people, and I've been the enforcer for years. Come on, man. I mean, it's like they don't even want their freedom. We got to be honest. It's like they don't even want to be free, because he's telling the people that he's been an enforcer for years now, right? Come on. You just got all the evidence online, and it's just crazy, man. Legendary Tony, you said Wack needs a crew of scapegoats around him to avoid accountability. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to avoid accountability, but I'm telling you right now, the feds is coming, and if they don't lock Wack 100 up, he's working with the feds. And we got to keep it a beam, man. John Hamilton, you said the guy did an interview saying he was invited to talk about a business deal and was completely caught off guard. That is crazy. So he went to go there. He was invited by Adam22. So we got to call that a spade then. Adam22 must have invited him there. So No Jumper allegedly set him up then. Let's just call a spade a spade. No Jumper allegedly set these dudes up. Because if he was invited to do an interview and he gets there and wants to ask about this content, but No Jumper says, I'm leaving the building. So he wants to disassociate himself with it, leaves the building. The dude asks Wack about the content that he's uploading, and these dudes jump on him, but he was invited for an interview. So you say he was invited by Wack to do an interview? I would have never took that. There's no way I would ever go to No Jumper to do an interview. If we can't do an online interview, there's no way that I would want to go in an environment where it's 30 to 50 people outside and I need to bring security and police to go do an interview for some peanuts. What you gonna give me? $3,000 to $5,000? So I'm gonna get some peanuts to risk my life? Man, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. Let me see here. Luce Cannon invited him. You said Luce Cannon invited him. Oh, man. I would never go to anything Luce Cannon invited to. There's no way that I would go to anything. If Luce Cannon was to invite me anywhere, I wouldn't take nothing he said serious. Like, you serious? If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, subscribe. We appreciate it. And share this video. Yeah, it's crazy. You said, football dad, you said he sees some bread at the end of this. Always about the bread. And I guarantee you, if he has the text messages of being invited for an interview, he's going to sue No Jumper. And No Jumper is going to be liable. Because you have all of these people that associate with your platform. And I'm sure there's past history of other people that's been on the platform inviting people to the interview. We know what's going to happen. We got to keep it real, man. It's crazy. Let me see here. Big Steve, you said, Wack, why Wack never got J Diggs fade? You know why? Because Wack 100 ain't going to square up head up with nobody. All he going to do is stir the pot up and then organize whoever he wants to jump on whoever, and we all see what happens. He's not doing no fade with nobody, man. These guys do a lot of talking, and then they'll get you jumped on because they got people that are willing to jump out the window instantly. And we see what's going on. These people are so willing to jump out the window and risk everything just to be a part of something that don't mean nothing. Crazy. You said John Hamilton, you said Adam admitted to shaking the guy's hand and then left before it went down. And 10 minutes later, he received the video. I definitely seen that, man. I definitely seen that on the video. He admitted to shaking these guys' hand leaving and then getting the video 10 minutes later. You knew it was about to happen because Wack 100 already told Adam what was about to go down. And we got to be honest with this, man. He already told Adam, man, listen, man, get on out of here. Get on out of here. It's about to go down, man. That's why Adam left so fast. Because if it wasn't going to go down like that and Adam didn't want this to happen on his property, he would have told Wack, listen, man, we not going to have that here. Y'all take that somewhere else. But that's what he wants to denounce after this happened. Come on, man. We got to be real. We got to be real, man. The Bay waiting for that. It's crazy, man. John Hamilton. So something in the Kool-Aid ain't clean. We already know what it is, man. We know what it is. Everybody knew the play, but these two guys that got beat up. We all see that. Everybody knew the play before the two guys that got beat up, man. Everybody. And it's crazy that they walked into that situation, man, because they got beat bad, man. And got embarrassed, got their clothes stripped off of them. It looked real messy, man. You said it's crazy why we the only culture talking about fades. You hear me? Hey, listen, man, football dads, that's a beam, man. We the only culture. And this is why I say we will never have a position in this world. The only position that we have is the one we think we have, right? We think we running something amongst each other, right? For this content now. People are creating this content and they thinking they running something amongst each other, and we watch how they get destroyed in the end. And the people that are running these platforms like Adam ain't going nowhere. He's going to cooperate. He's going to tell the feds everything that needs to be told. And he's going to say, yes, I left. Yes, I knew that something was about to happen, but I left. I wasn't there. So once he tells the feds that, they're going to say, okay, well, this statement you got, let us know. And they're going to go to Wack. He's going to make a statement too. You know, everybody's tough until the feds is talking about 30 years. I'm going to tell you that right now. Wack ain't never faced no RICO. Wack ain't never been to trial for life. Yeah, Wack did some time in jail, but Wack ain't never had life on the line, man. Everybody's tough until the elbow's on the line, man. Everybody. And we see everybody get quiet when they talking about life, man. And this is all you doing. You playing with a life sentence, man. And we watching these dudes show us how tough they are until the moment happens. And we got to be real, man. Let's be real, man. We watching it, man, and it's looking crazy on us, man. Real rap. Luce been watching Belly. The scene when DMX beat and stripped the dude butt naked. Shaking my head. Can't make this BS up. Hey, John Hamilton. Real rap, man. Think it's a game, man. Dude been watching Belly as if it's real life, man. And then gets on the internet. What killed me about his interview, his video that he posted online, he made sure he didn't do no cussing. I mean, did y'all pay attention to that? This man literally went on YouTube and made a statement about this, but he made sure he didn't do no cussing. Now, how dumb is this guy? The video is literally all over Twitter of them beating this man up, stripping him butt naked with a firearm. And he made sure he went on to YouTube and did no cussing. This is what they think, man. This is how they think. We got to be real, man. The stupidity. You said, Legendary Tony, we are the only group of people that got to check in. Like, seriously. They ain't making no white people check in. They're like, we got to be real with that. They not making them check in nowhere. You know why? Because I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to be honest, man. We think that this code of not snitching is real. It's a make-believe thing that people are abiding by when they're living a positive life. Are you crazy? If you are not a street dude and someone threatens you, you do not go to a street mentality. You have to have a civilian mentality. And let's be real. This is how our people think, and this is why we think so damn dumb. Now, if you're in the street, you play by those street rules. But if you are not a street dude and you are not involved with the street, why would you want to go to a street mentality to be associated with some so-called street dudes where something is going to happen where the police are going to get involved? It makes no sense. Who is encouraging the mentality? I just don't know. It makes no damn sense, man. You said, football dads, frivolous means unnecessary. Most definitely. Let me see, Big Steve, you said, it's low-key LA culture, but we misguided. Definitely. Ain't no damn way. It's like, listen, I used to be in the streets. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a street guy and I lived by the code, right? I lived by the code. But right now, I'm living a positive life and I'm not going back to the streets. I graduated. It's no way for me to act as if I'm not going to live a civilian life. It's stupid for people to not think right. Come on, man. These dudes want to still live in the streets and act like you out of the streets. Like, come on, you supposed to work to get out the streets, not to go back to the streets. These dudes are working to get out the street to make sure that they stay involved with the streets, just so they can be relevant. Man, you dudes is dumb. We got to be real, man. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already hit the like button, I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up and share this video. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. You said John Hamilton. Exactly. He said he was the boogeyman. Like, come on, man. You ain't no boogeyman. You not no boogeyman. You can sit around in your hood where you know where everything is and play that type of mentality. Yes. But can you go somewhere by yourself and display that behavior? No. Somebody gonna crack your damn head. Let's be real, man. Everybody tells. Of course they'll tell. See, they play this game honestly because they want to be liked and they want to be associated with people until the real come, man. I done seen dudes that go and act like they're not gonna tell, go to trial, lose trial, and then they want to call the prosecutors. Hey, man, listen, I'm willing to cooperate. Come on, man. It's a facade. But don't nobody want to admit to that, man. You said, no cursing ain't dumb about the bread monetization. Listen, but what I'm saying is, it's dumb that you have a video out there smacking somebody across the head with the yistle, stripping them butt naked, but then you get online and you want to not curse. What do you think? What's worse? Let's be real. What do you think is worse? You not saying a curse word, or you going out there stripping this man and busting him across his head on video and then trying to explain it without cussing? Nah, that's dumb. You know, let me see. You said Papa Trail. I don't think Wack a millionaire because these things he does for content, for those small YouTube checks, doesn't make sense. And I say the same thing, man, because a lot of these dudes talk about how rich they are, you know, and Jadakiss said it the best. A lot of dudes walking around here like they millionaires, but they thousandaires. It's like that, man. And this was happening. Wack 100 is putting on a show because he got to feed all these people. All these people want to get paid. And I'm trying to tell you, when you got a whole bunch of hyenas around you, the ones that are not eating, those the ones that'll eat you. Let's be real. You got a whole bunch of hyenas around you and they not eating, they gonna eat you. That's the game. Legendary Tony, you said that's why we have sidewalk streets. Ain't for everybody. The streets ain't for everybody. I totally agree that, man. Some dudes really need to be on the sidewalk. It's like, man, but I can't understand why would you come from the street to live right, to make sure that you be involved with the streets, to get tricked off of the streets. It ain't adding up at all. John Hamilton, Papa Tell, great point. Yes, sir. It don't make no sense, man. If Sammy the Bull told, you know these idiots gonna tell. Hey, John Hamilton, come on, man. You already know what it is, man. Everybody's tough till they talking about life. everybody's tough. You know, everybody want to say, I put a hit on somebody and all this kind of energy, right? Until they in a situation and the judge talking about life. Now everybody want to turn into the religious guy. Everybody want to turn into legal experts. This is what happens. But when they on the street, the energy that they display is if they ready to go to jail. Like they don't have extra bed space for you in there. That's the crazy thing that I just don't get that one. Word. You said, John Hamm, you said, bro, you ain't telling no lie. It's a dog eat dog world. Straight up, man. It is a dog eat dog world. And that's why I say Wack 100, he's scared to denounce the gang. And it's a lot of people like that. Yeah, he's acting as he's tough because he has the money to pay these guys, right? But he's scared to tell them this ain't what we on no more. Now you hear me? Because you know why? He's not going to be able to feed them if the energy is not the same. He's not going to be able to have this same interview status on these podcasts because nobody's going to want to interview him because he's not indulging in the negative activity. So he has to keep this energy going while the people around him really don't eat. He's buying them clothes and sneakers, giving them weed or whatever else they like to use to keep them comfortable, right? While he continues to let them crash out. It's crazy, man. Steve, a big Steve, you said the problem is there was suckers a platform. What you mean, Steve? We're their suckers. We their suckers. Yeah. I agree that. They want to put the people on the platform that they know brings the most drama but look the stupid. And we got to be honest, man. They bring the people on the platform that look the dumbest, right? But they know them the ones that get all the attention because people love negativity. That's all they want to see. You hear me? And the game is different now, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. You know, it was killings and things going on forever since when. But now the energy is we want to video it and then go confess to the crime online and expect not to go to jail. This is our energy now. We want to admit to these crimes, confess about them, record them, and then wonder why this happened. Why did I get locked up? No, I shouldn't be locked up. Why did this happen? You hear me? This is the energy we got now. I hope y'all paying attention to that, man. And it's crazy that this is how we go. This is our life. And people keep embracing it and they keep encouraging it. And we can't even understand it. But most of us do. Some of us do. Most of us don't. But the game is just crazy, man. I'm watching it from my side and I'm just thankful that I have enough common sense not to be involved with the BS. I'm just really thankful. And I'm just wishing some of our people would start telling our other people about it. Like, come on, bro, get away from that. But you know, we see a lot of people won't listen, man. A lot of people don't care. They encourage this BS, man. Crazy. You said, bro, I'm telling my people, got it, that hurts. It's crazy. Let me see. You said, PayPal Trail. Wack has made too many enemies to go anywhere alone. Yes, sir. I agree. And I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen to Wack. I'm going to keep it a bean. It's going to be people in the gang that turn against Wack, right? This doesn't never last forever. It's impossible. We've seen this movie over and over because it started with the mob, right? This kind of activity, this aggression started with the mob. They're going to dismantle it. If they dismantle the mob, why do Wack 100 think they're not going to dismantle him? I really don't understand that. I have no idea why he thinks if they dismantled the mob, took the mob all the way off the earth, nobody wants to be a part of the mob. Why would he think they wouldn't do it to him? This is the mentality that these guys have. And we got to be honest. It's dumb. Can we be real? It's dumb. They dismantled the mob. Nobody wants to be a part of no mob. And the mob was running the world. Gambling, all of that come from the mob, right? Come on, pay attention. But they dismantled it and took over the gambling game, right? Pay attention. But these dudes think that they're able to run this kind of enterprise and they won't get dismantled. And now these guys are posting videos about it and then talking about it. And they think that they not going to take them all the way down? Come on, man. It's straight stupidity. It's nothing smart about what these guys are doing at all. And we're watching Adam22 promote it. But when it goes down, he's disassociating himself with the crimes. No, I don't have anything to do with that. Are y'all paying attention to that, man? John Hamilton, you say, facts. The RICO was created for the mob, but now only used on the gangs, and they not paying attention to it. And Wack 100 knows about all these people that have been indicted for the RICO. He knows when they get indicted for the RICO. He knows all of this, but he doesn't understand that his own RICO is coming. The feds is going to allow you to do this, but for so long, because eventually somebody's going to shoot somebody, right, and kill him, and then we're going to see what happens. But I think they're going to come with this video for real. They stripped the man butt naked, assaulted him, and they robbed him. They turned the assault into a robbery now. I don't think the feds are going to let this one go. I don't really think so. It's crazy. John Hamilton, you said, yup, when will we learn to do better? We supposed to do better. Like real rap, man. And it's crazy. Twin, you say, y'all see how Adam flipping the game up on Luce? Most definitely. He pushing the game as if I ain't got nothing to do with it. That was them. This is the game. And we keep falling for it. Crazy. These dudes is dumb, man. Big Steve, you say, we used to be smart black in the day. Used to be smart back in the day. Now we all the way out of there. Definitely. Everybody's like they lost now, man. Everybody's influenced. They waking up thinking about violence. Twin, he did. All facts. PayPap Trail, you said, any ninja that wait till it's late in life to act like this were never that when they were younger. Hey, Pap, I gotta give you one on that, bro. I gotta give you that, man. Wack had no recognition when he was young. You understand what I'm saying? He had no recognition. So all the work he was doing or putting in would have got him his jail time. He was the flunky. He was the minion. So now he feels like he has a boss status, right? He has to encourage this and continue this energy to feel like he's relevant in life. This is the stupidity of us though, right? And we got to keep it a beam, man. I'm with you on that one, man. We know he was nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? John Hamilton, you say he claims to have all the paperwork on everybody, but can't see his own downfall coming. And John Hamilton, bro, I got to give you one on that, bro. See, listen, what I say to that right there is he has to be working with the feds. But he doesn't understand that the feds will get tired of you. They only allow you to operate in this magnitude for so long. And it makes it where as though their case is so solid on you, when they want to get you out of here, you're done. There is no coming back. So we see what it is. Like, for real. Big Steve, you said dudes will go to jail for clout. Yeah. They listen, this is the mission that they're on. They're on a jail mission to go to clout for clout. They're asking, yo, I need to get in jail. They're asking, you know, they're buying their bed space now. Straight up. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like. Let's get the likes up. I appreciate y'all. And share this video. I really appreciate y'all. Hey, listen, man, John Hamilton, you say exactly. That's why he keeps trying to prove something, but don't realize his time has come and gone. He doesn't understand that. He's trying to, and it's like a lot of older guys that act like this, they're trying to live in the past that they didn't have. He wishes at the time that he was the driver for Suge that he had this kind of status and influence. And we see this. You hear me? He acts like, I want to show y'all I'm the man now. But when he was younger and he was a minion and a peon, he didn't have no recognition. He was a flunky. He was the guy you said, yo, go put this over here. Go sit down. Go to the store for me. So now he wants to show this flexibility that he has because he feels like he's something that he really not. And they're going to take him down. They do it to him every single time. You know, they did it to the mob. Why wouldn't they do it to Wack 100? Who is he? Let's be real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Twin, you said, y'all see how 1090 Jake trying to distance himself? Of course. Y'all see what it is. 1090 Jake want to make sure that he don't get caught up in that RICO. All the paperwork he's done on people, he don't want to get caught up in that. We got to be real, man. All right, man. Take it easy, football dads, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, my brother. Real life, man. Like, we already see what it is, man. We see the play, and it's right in front of our eyes. We watch how all the people that put this kind of energy out there, they got knocked off. And these people that had got knocked off years and years ago, they got knocked off when it wasn't no internet. And let's be real now. The mob got dismantled when there wasn't even no internet. When they had to get rats inside of their camp to tell on people. Now, they don't even need the rats because these guys are posting all the content of them doing negative behavior, of them committing crimes. And, you know, that's one thing that I knew I would never do coming to this internet because I really was in the street at one time in my life. You understand what I'm saying? It was no way that I would change my entire life to come to the internet to portray the same energy. I don't care what dudes is doing. Stay far away from me. It's like we watching how dumb these guys are. This is what we're watching. That's how you know they wasn't never it in the street. Because if you were it in the street, you would understand if you made it through that time, to let that time go, it's over. Don't continue to try to hold on to something that you're watching everybody that indulges in it lose their entire life or freedom. And we got to be real. The RICO came from the mob, most definitely, Twin. We see what it is, man. John Hamilton, you said, yep, build you up to tear you down. Every time. We watching it, man. We watching how these dudes are trying to act as if they're a mob and then tell us that they're in a gang, but they're businessmen. Now we're watching this. And when I seen Wack 100 go in front of the judge on live TV to try to bail Keefe D out, I said, this man's stupid. And then go on Vlad TV and say, no, I'm not trying to get a movie deal. But I am getting a movie deal out of him. I tried it. But you just told the judge and you lied under oath. Now, I'm going to tell you now, Wack 100 lied under oath on national TV in the courtroom to try to bail Keefe D out and went right on Vlad and said something opposite. Do you understand that the feds review all that? I don't understand why these dudes think they smarter than the feds. And they're committing the crimes right in their face. The stupidity. Let's be real, man. You said, John Hamilton, you said, bro, all the streets gave me was a headache, scars, pain, and losing a bunch of people. I can relate, John Hamilton. I totally can relate to that. The streets didn't give me nothing but trauma, pain. That's all that it provides. And when these dudes flip on Wack 100, we gonna see he gonna be a total different person. Because they're going to flip on him once they find out that he really telling. I'm telling you that now. Because think about it. When the feds come grab these two, you think they're going to go to jail by themselves? Let's be real, y'all. You think when the feds come grab these two that they're going to go to jail by themselves? Negative. I would totally disagree. Straight up. Twin, you said, I'm from the streets. We know how this go. Like real rap, Twin. Hey, Twin. Real rap, man. It's the same process every single time, man. Wack was on the stand too. Yeah, he got up there trying to bail Keefy D out, talking and you know what he said? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure that this, and I'm gonna make sure he's okay, and I'm gonna make sure that he does everything he's supposed to do. Lying to the judge now. And they got that stuff all on tape. You can go pull that up at any time. You said, John Hamm, you said, yup, he lied under oath, but no charges was filed against him. Got to be working with them people. And this is what I said, man. Wack 100 lied under oath on national TV. Perjury now. Let's be real. That's perjury. And got right on Vlad TV and said, yeah, I was trying to get him signed to a movie deal. I wanted a book and movie deal to bail him out. And think about that. Why would you go spend $750,000 to bail somebody out of jail if there wasn't an opportunity behind that? But this is what he told a judge, somebody that is smarter than Wack 100, but he really thought that because he has a certain level of fame and a little bit of money that he was smarter than the person that goes to school for the legal system. Let's be real. Come on, man. This is what these dudes think, man. This is how they pay attention to nothing. Straight goofies. Hey, Twin, you said, Wack on, brother said he's working. Real stuff. I really think Wack working, man. Ain't no way. I done seen a lot of things in the streets, man. And I've never seen nobody as loud as Wack 100 survive this long. I've never seen it. Maybe somebody else has seen it, but I've never seen someone as loud as Wack 100 survive this long. Because he's real loud, man. And he's definitely into criminal activity. We've seen it on camera. We're watching it. Like, come on. And we got to be a bean with this one, man. Legendary Tony, you say, I'm glad it didn't get too deep in the streets. I fell back early because I used to, I was groomed by the wrong cats. Like real rap, man. Legendary Tony, man. That's real. I'm glad you got to understand it before it was too late, because I know a lot of brothers that was in that situation and groomed by the wrong people, but they couldn't understand and let it go, man. They couldn't understand that the streets is always a place to self-destruct. You understand? Like real. Big Steve O, you said, streets make you stronger, but you learn to be better if you're smart. Like real. Some people have been through the streets and those experiences and understand that I have to elevate from what I've been through. Yeah, I've had some experiences in my past. I had some struggles, but I have to elevate because I'm older and I'm wiser, and I understand that it's the same program in the streets. It's not a different program. It's just reheated. They just keep putting the streets inside the microwave, man, and keep heating it back up. And these people think that they have the way to do it smarter than the last person, but they're talking about all the criminal activities online. We watching this all together, man. We see the play. We see the downfall. And the downfall is these type of people. Because they continue to encourage this, man. You know? And ain't nobody around them telling them, come on, man, let's fall back, man. Let's figure out how we going to make the money and stay safe and free. It's only one person making the money while everybody else are the fall guys. I hope y'all paying attention to that. It's only one person getting to the bag while everybody else are the peons and the fall guys. Don't nobody recognize that until the fall guys go to jail. That's when they start really recognizing it. When they're sitting in jail and nobody's writing them, nobody's coming to see them, then they recognize, damn, I was the fall guy. Like, come on, man. Let's be real. You said, PayPal Trail, you said they were never in the streets because if they were, they wouldn't be on the internet like this because you live and you learn. Like real rap, man. They was never in the streets. They was always peons, man. No street dudes that was out in the streets would be coming to the internet exposing themselves thinking that it's going to be okay. Come on, man. Twin, you said, I did 10 years in prison for the streets. The streets told on me, forget the streets. Hey, Twin, I'm with you on that one, bro. Let's keep it a beam, man. We all know what the streets is going to do to you. They going to take you down every single time, man. They don't love nobody. But these dudes really think the guys they with got love for them until they find out that nobody's really your friend. Let's be real. Joey Dangerously HD, you said how academics tied into this. Academics gets all the footage, bro. That's all. Academics posted the footage on Twitter, man. That's all it was. Academics, he posted the footage. And the footage shows them beating this man with the strap, taking all his clothes off of him, telling him to strip, run his pockets, and you hear Wack 100 in the back saying, don't do it, Luce. Trying to tell Luce, don't pop the man. So academics got the footage. You know, these guys that been in the game for a while, they get the DVD, the images, and the videos sent to them quick. When something's going down, they just get the information and they post it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been in the game for a while. So people email them the information. That's how ACT know what's going on. So, I was going to screenshot the video and post it on my Twitter. But yeah, you can go check it out on Academics Twitter. The whole entire raw, uncut footage of this lame Luce Cannon and this lame Wack 100 for getting the image the video recorded of the boy smacking the dude up and all the extra. It's right on Twitter, man, because y'all know Twitter is raw and uncut, so you can see everything on there. Crazy. And you said tell that to Dirk. Man, Dirk was dumb too. It's like they don't listen. It's just like, come on, man. This is the image of these guys, and that's what happens to them every single time. Twin, you said I was the fall guy. This is the game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad, you understand now, because it's people like Wack 100 that done long bits. I think Wack did a 5 or a 10-year bit, and he doesn't understand that now they're going to be talking about a 30-piece McNugget. He don't understand that. He don't understand that when the feds grabbing for this RICO, all this money you so-called say you got, it means nothing. The feds is going to take your money. You understand what I'm saying? So he doesn't understand that yet. You feel me? Yeah, you said Legendary Tony, you said the cats I used to roll with are either dead or in jail. Every single time, Legendary Tony. That's what happens. You can never last with this energy. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be surprised from them doing this to this man, because them people got family. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody ain't come through and let them have it. You understand what I'm saying? They think because they got 30 dudes around that somebody won't let the crowd have it. So it's like, come on, man. These dudes is dumb, and they promoting the dumbest energy. It's crazy. You said Joey Dangerous HD. Oh, I didn't know he broke the story. Yeah, he was one of the people that put it out there. And the story was out there, but the video. Twin, Wack smart. He didn't hit shit on the video. Luce the fall guy. But you got to listen to what Wack said. Wack made a video saying that when he give the orders, his people gonna move. You understand what I'm saying? Wack say when something go down, his people gonna move, and that's enough for the RICO. You the top dog, and they all know he's the one organizing these interviews. You understand what I'm saying? He's the one that's connected with all these platforms. The feds see the same thing we see, y'all. We got to be real. The feds watch the same exact thing we see, man. They see what these guys is into. Real rap. You know what I'm saying? You said, Twin said, you said that already. All right. Joey Dangerous HD. What I don't get is why Wack said I was inside and I heard screaming, and by the time I was outside, they was naked. But the video clearly shows him standing there before the first punch was thrown. You see what I'm saying? You listen. You think about this, Joey Dangerous. He's saying this because he's trying to disassociate himself, but the video says otherwise. So when the feds come, he gonna go ahead and have to explain, you was right there. You are in conspiracy of this crime. You can't disassociate yourself because the video says otherwise. You saying that you was not there? Come on, man. They gonna play this in court. Most definitely. Most definitely. Legendary Tony, you say they think they're ghosts from Power. And listen, this ain't a TV show. This ain't a series. This ain't a movie. And the guy Luce Cannon got on there talking about, oh, I do this in real life. Man, this how you know these dudes ain't never been on no real trial. You ain't never been on no trial doing for no 30, 40 year banger. Because you would understand, like, hold on. I'm not going to give these guys the evidence. But these guys don't understand this. They're literally giving the evidence to the prosecution. And that's no cap. You hear me? It's crazy. Big Steve, you say, when you do dirt, you scared unless you with them boys. Hey, listen, that's Wack 100. Wack 100 has this energy because he has people behind him. You hear me? They don't have this energy by themselves. They would be more humble if they were by themselves. But when they get with a whole bunch of people, especially in their area, they in LA, in their area. So yeah, they got a certain level of cockiness, but they not like that going somewhere else. Trust me. Come on, man. Anybody that associates themselves with these guys, you better expect to have the same feds looking at you too, because they looking at everybody. People don't understand that, man. The feds is looking at everybody that you associate with, and you guilty by association. And we all know this. This is facts. You hear me? He said, Twin, you said Wack was standing right beside Luce. Right there. He was standing right there because the dude said he wanted to talk to Wack. And Luce explained that. That's what he explained. Dude said he wanted to talk to Wack, but he wanted to explain how he was the enforcers for Big U and everybody in LA, and he was the realest guy in LA. They're going to have the realest bed in the jail cell for you. It's going to be small, it's going to hurt your back, and you're going to have a celly. But dudes don't understand that. You hear me? They only understand that when they sitting in that cell. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And share this video. I appreciate you. Yeah. You said, Twin, y'all forgot Wack got knocked out. Nah, I ain't forget. I already know these dudes is soft. Everybody talk that heavy talk until somebody check that chin. Mike Tyson said it the best. Everybody's tough until they get punched in the mouth. Real rap. Twin, you said Luce got on the internet and told on himself the next day. Most definitely. This is the game. And I told you when he got on there, he started making sure he ain't say no cuss words. The whole video. He said he told his story respectfully. And then he bleeped out the video to make sure that he didn't show the fight. But the whole world done seen the fight of him pulling the strap out, them stripping the dude naked and robbing him. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Straight goofies, man. He said, Legendary Tony, Wack 100 think he Suge Knight from 96. And listen, we see what happened to Suge. Suge got a 28-piece McNugget. You hear me? What you think gonna happen? And he ran over somebody and got this. You already know what's gonna happen to Wack. We gonna hear about Wack's story. You know what I'm saying? These dudes really think that the feds are not gonna lock these guys up. And they continue. They wake up every day with violence. You think that energy ain't gonna come back to you? You think that the feds don't want to knock you off? It don't even make no sense. You think that they are going to allow you to continue to do this? See, and what I say with this, right? They allowing them to do that because it's amongst their people. They gonna accidentally do something to somebody that's not of their culture, and you know what it's gonna be. They're gonna instantly get it. We see that's what happens to them all. When they get to doing what they doing, they allow you to run and bust at each other. Same thing with Young Thug. Soon as somebody shot at the police, right, and hit the police, they locked everybody up. This is what I'm telling you. They allowed Young Thug, YF, and Luce to go back and forth and beef all this time. They knew about all these shootings and everybody in the gang. Soon as a police officer got shot, they locked everybody up. Luckily, they had a technicality. They came off. But who knows to say with this situation, when the feds come, we ain't seen too many people have a technicality with the FBI. Let's be real now. We haven't seen too many technicalities. Now, they happen, but we haven't seen it. So this is federal right here, man. I'm telling you right now, because these guys are making the statements and they are recording the crimes. Literally. Like, come on, man. You said, Twin, you say, Big Steve, you said Wack gonna have a hard time in jail. See, the only reason why I think Wack wouldn't have a hard time in jail is because he's gonna get with the set of whatever he's with, and you know he has a major influence, and you know people are influenced by people that got influence. So he might be able to survive real easy in the can. I'm gonna tell you that, Steve. Like real rap. You said Suge is in prison for life and played like he can't walk and see in court. We saw this. You hear me? Everybody, Suge got 28 ball. SBGB TV, state your name and where you calling from.
Hey, what's going on, man? My name is Elby. I'm calling out of Detroit area.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you chiming in? What you got in on the topic here?
I just wanted to let you know I'm listening to you, and I heard everything you say and agree with, you know, most of what you're saying. But I caught something. You were saying how there's a lot of things going on as far as white shootings that's not being reported. You got the platform, man. You use it to do that as well.
Most definitely. I've talked about it, and I'm going to dedicate a day to where I do this, but I have talked about this a few times. I've talked about it. You know, when I talk about it, right, don't nobody want to listen. You hear me? When I talk about these things and I start displaying what's going on, that it was 323 school shootings and 83% are white people, don't nobody want to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying?
Pay attention to it. If you get creative with it and put the same light on it, with the same type of game you kicking with this, we'll listen to it.
Okay.
You'll capture their attention.
I appreciate it. Did you subscribe to the channel, my brother?
I am now. I just happened to run across you and just wanted to give you that input.
I appreciate you for chiming in. Do you got any input on what's going on with Wack 100 and Luce Cannon and Adam22?
Only thing I can say is I agree with you 100%. I say most of what you're saying, I vibe with you. That's why I called you, because that caught my attention. Everything the other stuff that you're saying is self-explanatory. Anybody with some sense know that that's law what you're saying. But that part caught my attention because I feel that a lot of the content creators out there should start focusing on that part that you mentioned and start shining light on that in the same way that we, you know, capture this news.
I appreciate you chiming in, my brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Stay locked in. Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah, that's real rap though, man. You know, we see though what's going on with the game here, man. The influence that our people is so attracted to is only negative. You know, when these dudes show the crimes that they're committing and they continue to commit them, it looks like they working for the police when they ain't getting locked up. But I tell you, the police allows this activity to continue to go on until it touches the outside. And then we get the full detail of the RICO now. I'm going to tell you that straight up. We get the full detail of the RICO of all the past instances once it touches outside of our community. But as long as it's going on in the community, they let it keep going on. Now, if they do something to a civilian, then they want to put highlight and emphasis on what's going on. I'm going to tell you that on some real rap. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. If you just tuning in, share this video and let's get the likes up. I really appreciate anybody that's watching, anybody that's listening. Thank you. Yeah, you said Suge was in prison for life. Yeah, Suge got a 28 ball. So Suge could probably be home in about 10 years, right? And we'll see if he learns. You know, the influence that these guys have been putting out for years, the energy comes back, man. And we see this, you know? So I don't understand how Wack thinks that they got the mob and they not going to get him. We watched the whole entire mob get dismantled. And the only ones that are surviving are the ones that ratted. Let's be real. The only people that are surviving that was a part of the mob, they told on somebody. And eventually, they got locked up. Because a lot of times, these dudes would be ratting and continue to commit these crimes. And then eventually, their telling will run out. We have no use for you. You got all the fish you can get for us. Now you are the fish. And we see this. So if Wack 100 is cooperating and if he is an informant somewhere, it is going to come out when they run down on him and they're tired of what he has to say. Because there's no way that the feds are going to allow you to lead with violence. And I don't understand why our people don't understand this now. The feds are not going to allow you to lead with violence and continue unless you're working for them. We see this every time. But then eventually they do something that's outside of the culture and they take them all down every single time. And that's big facts. You hear me? Legendary Tony, you said Wack think this is the 90s, that the internet doesn't exist. And this is what he's doing. He's going straight to the internet with all of the criminal activity, everything that he knows about somebody else's paperwork, right? But then at the same time goes on the internet and talks about how he has goons, how he has minions that'll do whatever he says. You're letting the world know that you have an organized criminal enterprise and you think that you can talk about it and the feds ain't gonna come get you. We seeing this now. Wack thinks that the feds is gonna give him a lifetime pass. It must be. But they're gonna get tired of him. The energy that these dudes is displaying out here, man, it make us look crazy, but it is allowed to go on because they are okay with us destroying each other. I'm going to keep it a bean with you, man. I'm going to straight keep it a bean with you. They okay with that, man. But soon as it goes outside of the culture, we going to see that they get destroyed. And I'm thinking with this situation here, right? It might get crazy because Harry O spoke for Trump, right? He got up there and spoke for Trump now. So you better know that Trump is about to become the president in a few days. Let's be real now. In a few days, Trump will be the president. Harry O got up there and spoke for Trump to represent the black people, right? You know they play this game up in politics, who they want to grab. Don't you think Trump might send an indictment down for Wack 100? You hear me? The government now. Trump is ready to run the government. He is the one that is going to be able to send the feds at Wack 100. Don't nobody want to talk about that. when Trump becomes president, them posting a video of what they just did, what you think gonna happen, man? This is why I'm telling you the indictment is about to come down, man. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We appreciate it. And we all watching this now. The indictment is coming, man. What you think gonna happen when Trump get in there? And they made Harry O look like this. The person that was supposed to represent our people. You know Trump over there like, this is why y'all will never run nothing. Because of the image that's put through y'all, man. The people that are supposed to be the face of the culture. They got Wack 100 as the face of our culture right now. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. And it's a lot of superstars out here that have done great things for our culture. But they got Wack 100 looking like the face of our culture. Straight lame. I don't care how much money you got. You cannot unlame a lame, man. Straight up. Real business people would not encourage this type of activity. Real business people would not promote this type of activity at a place of business where they're trying to establish something. Let's be real. Wack 100 is trying to establish the culture through Jumper Adam22. Or is he? Let's be real. Let's be real. Legendary Tony said, Wack 100 ain't my voice. Hey, bro, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. I'm going to keep it a beam, bro. I'm with you. But I got to be honest. He is what the young people look up to. He's not our voice, correctly. But he is what the young people look up to. Because they like this kind of energy of exposing people's paperwork, the violence, the negativity. They gravitate to this, right? So this is what's going on, man. And we watching this, man. And this is why I'm telling you an indictment is coming, man. An indictment is coming. The whole world is seeing this video, man. And this video is the representation of Wack 100. This video that we see is what is representing Wack 100, man. You said, say what you want. Wack is not a bitch. He would be fine in prison. I said that, Joey. I said the guy said about him being in prison. I said Wack will be fine in prison. And we not. I didn't say Wack was a bitch and he wouldn't fight. But what he's doing is sucker shit. We ain't even gonna lie. We're not saying he won't rumble, because he probably will. But what he's doing is sucker shit. And we got to keep it real. This is sucker shit. The representation that he's doing to represent us is sucker shit, bro. You hear me? And we not co-signing this joker. You know what I'm saying? You might co-sign him, but we not co-signing him. We ain't got no love for Wack. Not in these parts. None at all. He's destroying our culture. He has our culture being looked at as lames. But he's the lame. So we watching the movie, and we all seen this movie before. Everybody. We've all seen the destruction of the mob. And these dudes is moving, talking about they militant. I know y'all heard that. These dudes is talking about they militant, man. Come on, man. While they talk about the criminal activity that they're doing. The game, man. And when it do all come down the pipe, we gonna see how these dudes start crying. Everybody's gonna turn into legologists. Everybody's gonna want to be at the law library. How can I fight my case, right? When they all created the case through the internet. It's the same process, man. These dudes is building the case, and then they want to go to jail and cry in front of the judge. You hear me? That's when they turn into sweet pussies. You hear me? Let's be real. You say not a bitch, but then he's going to start bitching then. Your Honor, I'm a changed man. Your Honor, I didn't mean to do all the things I did. And then they start saying, yes, sir, no, sir. Let's be real. Then they want to say, yes, sir, no, sir. But it's all cocky right now. And we got to be real with this. Soon as they get in front of the judge, they want to cop pleas, man. Everybody want to change their tune. Legendary Tony, the thug who cries wolf. And we got to keep it a bean, man. We got to keep it a bean. They are going to get in front of the judge and then they want to cop pleas and say, Your Honor, I didn't mean it. I have a change of character. I'm not with the gang no more. All that Paru and all that stuff is out the window. They don't want to be associated with it. Come on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the same process over and over. Everybody wants to portray the image to their people, how strong and how they're down with the gang, until they go to jail and the gang is not supporting them. And let's be real. Everybody that is involved with the gang, they always cry about how the gang wasn't there for them when they went to jail. Can we be real? Everybody that displays this energy, when they go to jail, then they want to tell the world how the gang didn't support them. How they matured. But nobody has the ability to mature on the street and help the people that are around you to understand that this is our downfall. Come on, man. Let's be real. We got to be honest here. You hear me? This is the game though, man. Don't nobody want to be honest until they in that situation that they can't get out of. Now they want mercy. Now they want to turn to religion. Now they believe in God. This is what happens. But right now, nobody talking about prayer. Nobody talking about religion. Everybody talking about how they can run down on their op. How my op gonna get it when I see him. How when you see me, this is what I'm on. Right? But soon as they go to jail, and I seen it already. I done time. I seen it. Soon as they go to jail, they want to take their shahada. That's the first thing. They want to go down there and look for Jesus. It's the first thing. But on the street, it's straight violence amongst your people. And let's be real with this, man. When they on the street, it's total violence against your people to show some type of authority to some people that don't have anything, right? Some people that you might have the ability of helping to get out of their situation, but you're encouraging them to stay in that situation. Let's be real, man. But when they go to jail, it's all peace. We family. It's all love. Everything. Legendary Tony, you said Lil Durk dad just said that his son is making positive changes in his life. Come on, man. Legendary Tony, man. Come on, man. We know the play, Legendary Tony. Durk made a video with the op that died and put the op in the video and then rapped about it. He been in jail for a month and now he's making positive changes when he had the opportunity for years to make changes. But these dudes don't want to make no change, man. These dudes want to influence the negativity because they're puppets. And I say this all the time. These entertainers and rappers are puppets. It comes down from another level that they have to continue to display this energy to keep us in the basement. If this energy is put through us, through these guys, it's going to make sure that we hold no position. This is what it does. It makes sure that we never hold a position. by the energy that these guys display, because we're not trustworthy to run anything, because we're looked at as this is the result when things want to go the way you want them to go. They show it. So we got to be real with this one. We all see it. We know the play, especially if you've been through something. If you had this experience, you understand that it's stupid. It's pure stupidity. You can't serve more than one master. You can't. You can't. You see the master they serve, though. You see the master they serve. The platforms they go on to publicly humiliate us. So you think about it. These people, they see the platforms that they go on. They see the behavior they display. Why would they give them any position? That's why when he went in there talking to that judge trying to bail KVD out, the judge seen straight through everything Wack 100 said. Everything. You don't have the ability to go into these real business settings and represent us, because they won't even let you in the damn room. Let's be real. Wack 100 is not allowed in the rooms that are able to take us to another levels. You hear me? Wack 100 isn't allowed to go into those rooms that have the ability to take us to another level. He's only allowed to go into the rooms that keep us in the basement. And don't nobody want to understand that, right? These are the only rooms they're going to allow Wack 100 in, man. They're not allowing him in the rooms that are going to take us to new levels, because they see the energy he brings. And we got to be real. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already hit the like button, let's get the likes up. I really appreciate y'all listening and watching. Share this video. I really appreciate that, man. We paying attention to this, though. The downfall is right here, man. We watching it right in front of us. People continue to follow this behavior. We see what happens. The money is printed. The government prints the money. It's made. You do not own it. They can take it at will. We see what it is, though. And I appreciate y'all, man. And, we about to get on out of here, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all continue to lock in with me. If y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. It's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.